What is going on, guys? Just a little end of season sort of recap. Obviously, we'll start with Pedro. Obviously, Pedro got manager of the year. He get promoted to the biggest league in Spain. Now mixing it with the big boys, and honourable mention to him because obviously of what he's achieved so far. Um, as we've mentioned before, Pedro's scouting has always been first class. His homework's been great. His preparation's been great. He's knew who he's been signing. I mean, if I was to take a look on his PC, he'd be running out of memory for the amount of documents he's probably got saved with all his targets and what he needs to do on this date. He's got the game totally locked down. Obviously, when we were picking the leagues at the beginning, he's been PayPaling everybody money. I only got a tenner. I heard Ali and Stu got 15, so I'm a bit pissed off with that. But yep, he's got this guy from Estudiantes who obviously my scouts are useless. They're doing everything but scouting, apparently. But I've got absolutely no doubt that this guy's a gem bought from South America. Um, that's the sort of route everybody goes down when they're kind of no get that much money. They go to South America and places like this, pick up their young players. And obviously, this guy will probably end up getting sold for 20 or 30 million in a season or two. But Pedro, as I say, is somebody that's been doing great from the start. His finances, sorry, are secure. His capacity's just under 12k. I mean, it's not the greatest, but at the end of the day, Pedro's doing well, and we can't take that away from him. He starts the season with a away draw to Deportivo La Coruña, and that is pretty fine, to be honest with you. And that'll do you, Pedro. I'm not blowing your trumpet any fucking more, right? You're doing well, Pedro. Right? We all know you're sitting on your lilo with your sombrero with a big cigar, fucking sitting there, loving it. But obviously, we're going to the second league now. Oh Jesus, Albacete. What can we say about Albacete? Meep meep. Nah, Stu's done well. I know his team was full of pace and we had a little salty rant the last time, wee bit of banter as well. But Stu's done well. He's come in. He's Ched Evans. Ched motherfucking Evans. No, Ched Evans is actually okay on the game. Recently cleared of his charges straight out the courtroom on a plane over to Spain. That was a rhyme, a poet, and I don't know it, all that shit. But he sold Big Samu for 1.3 million, which is obviously he's completely and utterly conned this team because Samu hasn't got a clue. And to be honest, it's nice to see him being shrewd. You know what I mean? Stu usually spends like 500 million and sells like nobody. Kidding on Stu, just a wee joke. But obviously he's rung the changes time and time again. This time, no so many changes, so he must be sort of satisfied with his squad in a sense. So good luck to him. Obviously, finance is okay. National, that's actually kind of same as Pedro. Stadium, decent. I mean, Albacente's on a team on the rise, and no doubt about that. And good luck to him, obviously. This is a team that actually just bought his player for 1.3 million. Stu's started the season with a win as well. On to Ali. He's getting his 20 seconds of fame. Well, we'll maybe give him 25 seconds this week. Um, Ali again. He's Oh, for fuck's sake, look at this, man. He's actually broke the bank. What a disgrace. He's actually broke the bank in crippling his club's finances, which is absolutely disgraceful. Um, but what can we say? Ali cuts every corner he can cut. He's devious, he's conniving, he'll kick, claw and scratch, he'll do anything to get up the top, but nah, I'm only kidding. I promise no jokes, man, and look at me, I'm away again. See these jokes, they keep backfiring, and then it's me, it looks the complete twat at the end of the season. Um, so, nah, no more jokes, right? Store that in the mind. Ali started off with a draw, I'm sure. Finances secure, not too bad. National rep. I would have thought it'd have been 3 stars, maybe the same as Pedro and Stu, but there you go. Stadium pretty decent. Ali's done a good job. He got to he got to the playoffs last season and get beat off Pedro, and obviously Pedro went up and he's still in the division, so he couldn't get that out there. So, yep, Ali, the aka the ultimate underdog, for whatever reason he thinks that, I don't know, maybe he's high. But on to Jamie now. As we can see, Jamie's got the same sort of rep as Stu and Pedro as well, so I don't know why Ali's is quite smaller, but after all, I suppose the guy is the underdog, you know what I mean? Don't forget, people, Ali is the underdog. Just letting everybody know. Um, Jamie, obviously, he's not made as many changes this year as he has in previous years. Obviously, as you can see, he's only spent 40k last season. He spent 1.8 the year before. He never really changed anything, so he's calmed down to an extent. The money's dried up. The pot of gold's either sitting there waiting to be used or else it's dried up. Jamie's took a team with expectancy. He's ran amok. He won the league in style, went into the playoffs and went up. Out of the two of them, Stu won the playoffs, so we've got to give Stu an honourable mention. Although, to be fair, he done it in the most boring fashion, a 0-0 game, I'm pretty sure it was, winning on penalties in typical Stu lucky fashion. But yeah, in this league, sorry, I meant to look at Pedro as well. Pedro's predicted 19th. We'll just get that out there now. I don't think Pedro will finish anywhere near 19th. I think he'll be top 9, top 10. It'll be hard, no doubt about that. It's a step up, but if anything, he showed everybody that he can deal with a step up. Jamie predicted 12th. Pretty harsh, but I do think he'll finish above that. Stu predicted 18th again. I thought it'd have been a wee bit lower, but there you go. I do think these guys will finish in the top 8, top 10 anyway. Ali, what an absolute disgrace. Is this guy making these tables up himself? I'm actually thinking he's making this up himself. Let me actually see if this is an official table in the game or if this is something he's put in there. 20th. There is absolutely no way in God's green earth that that man is predicted 20th. On to B1, where we see Fallon, the almighty, shrewd, doesn't spender. As you can see, Fallon has been improving. 2 seconds there, just get a wee text message, apologies. Fallon's been steady, sorry, no improving. He's been steadily coming just outside the playoff places. His team does play well, they do perform above their expectation level, but because Fallon's got one of the wallets that never opens, he's got one of the policies that frustrates the life out the fans, then what can you do? Have a wee look at the finances, insecure, which really isn't a surprise. Regional 2-star, again, no a surprise. Another one whose stadium's obviously a wee bit bigger than Pedro's. Pedro's actually got quite a small wee stadium. The Motherwell of the Spanish leagues. I actually think that's all it's in B1, so on to B2, where the big boys play. We will start with Ponferrada. No, start with the expectations, is what we'll do. Obviously, Ponferrada predicted first, well, that's not a surprise. They should win the league by about 25 points. They've got guys in their team that could easily play for Real Madrid and Barcelona. Logrones, honestly, it's an absolute disgrace. Obviously, I should be predicted about here, but we'll not get into that. It's been a hard enough time on the game. Profile. Just go to wait, you know what I mean? Go to wait. Sometimes Stu's internet plays tricks. We'll go into Ponferrada and we will see how busy Gilly has been this season. Papa Chic, not bad. Jason Naismith. Yavi Quintilla, he's pretty decent. He's actually sold a fair bit this season, so fair play to him. he likes a wee bit of dipping into the market. He's good with his targets. Obviously, he always makes one absolute beast of a signing, sometimes two and three. 8,400 capacity. It's not the greatest, but it is a really nice club. A wee bit higher than Andy Fallon's rep, but aye, not too bad, not too shabby. On to my good self. This is. I don't need to get a hankies. This is not going to be good. I mean the reputation itself. There's nobody turning up to the games. You know what I mean? We're at carol singing, trying to raise funds and stuff like that, but nah. Stadium okay, reputation pish. Founded. I don't know what I mean. We've only just been discovered, but to be fair, is we're not doing that bad. We're just getting seriously unlucky. I lost in the playoff final. My good man Andy lost, I think, in the first or second round. But I don't really want to go name my team because obviously there's a lot of bad luck involved and it's hard to talk about, you know. Nah, but don't need to go into that. Speak enough about myself. Lagostera, who I think Mike has just taken over. Oh, you sneaky bastard. Um, so now we know why Mike has taken over Lagostera. Like the only rich club in the low leagues. Well, to be fair, if he's not buying one of my players for at least $1 million, I'm just going to need to moan about this. Holy shit, man. Seriously? Well, I didn't know these guys were rich. I've obviously missed a lot of the chat and stuff that's going on, but obviously he's bought Pedro's. This was the guy Pedro brought in first season, and he was obviously awesome. But nah, I don't know. It's obviously you've got a massive advantage when you've got money like that. I mean, money isn't everything, of course, but obviously you've got a massive advantage because of obviously what you saw there. He can bring in quality, can pay for them, offer them their money. But Huesca, sorry, Mike. I'm sorry for stumbling. I'm just taken aback a bit because obviously some of this stuff I haven't actually seen because I've been quite busy and focusing on my own stuff. Huesca, which is Matt, brought in the likes of Fraser Campbell, Kyle Lafferty, Rita Johnson, guys that are well known. Why does it say he signed Pappy Chic when it says Andy signed Pappy Chic as well? I don't understand that, but we need to see. But on to Matt. Matt's a good manager. I don't really know what happened at his old club, but Huesca's a decent team for him to take, and considering the sort of volume of players he's brought in and some of these guys that are well known, I think he'll do well. On to Jonas, the mighty Mallorca, who are a great club. Used to be fond of these when I was younger when Samuel Eto'o played for them. Eto'o or whatever, or Big Toe or Nato, it doesn't matter. Total 1.2 million transfers in. He's obviously been on one guy, Sariamento, straight off the fucking solo game, of course. Yep. Obviously, he's sold a bit as well. There's been quite a lot of changes. Was that Malevsky? No way. I used to buy Malevsky all the time in my old games years ago. An old favourite of mine. Used to get Rebrov, Malevsky, a guy. What the fuck? Not bad. Some nice signings there, to be honest. I think Mallorca will be the front runners, no doubt about that. Great club, but obviously when you've got fucking big spending Mike there, who's clearly known what he was doing all along there, then who knows? I think the three of them will be up there though. No doubts about that. Into here, Murcia, we've got Jay, who stumbled falling over his own legs when he started the clan, but now he's got Murcia, got into the playoffs, obviously got beat off me, so his luck must be worse than mine. But he started to pick up. I think he's going to need to get them out of there ASAP. Otherwise the club's going to start to decline. Um, but he's another one I think who will be in the playoffs, if not win it at all. Um, Other than that, I don't really know what to say. I think that's everybody. The playoffs kind of stunk a wee bit. Basically, the champions route was between Stu and Jamie. I'll try and get it up if I possibly can. The champions route was between Mike and Jamie. Mike and Jamie. Oh, here I go, man. Honestly, some doctor, will you change this man's medication? Fuck me. I don't know. It's just sometimes, right? Like when you're preparing for a video, some people obviously know what they're going to say. I come onto the video and it's just spur of the moment, talking a load of shit. Some of the things I've not seen before, so I kind of get a bit surprised by it and sort of stumble and mutter my words and stuff. It's just because I'm reading, shocked what I'm seeing, some stuff. But to be fair, a lot of the guys in the clan have done good, and no, I can't really, I don't know for the life of me how to find out where to get these playoffs. So what I'll do is I will tell you the playoffs basically in a nutshell. They're there actually. Okay, now Stu's in on there. What I'll do is right, I'll go and put the kettle on, have a shit, a shave. I'll come back and hopefully the page will be loaded for me coming back. Click again. Oi! Right, by this point, we'll start at the very beginning, right? Because we want to obviously see everybody that was involved. Ponferrada won the first leg, get absolutely mauled the second leg. Me put out Jonas, unlucky there, Jonas. We had an agreement anyway that if I sent Jonas some money, he would let me win, but that was supposed to be private, so we'll say nothing. Jamie managed to score 8 goals in 2 legs against Hercules. Stu, as always, scraping through by the skin of his teeth, getting lucky as ever. The next round, I sort of. It looks like a demolition job against Jay, but it was actually one of the games that was nail biting. I don't actually think I scored until like the 75th minute, and then my team just like went into second gear and started causing dramas and fucking heartache in the Murcia camp. But obviously Stu again, you know what I mean? He's got every man standing in his goal line trying to keep Jamie out. And obviously Jay bet me the second leg, but it wasn't enough. And another 0-0 with Stu absolutely scraping through that. If this guy could tell me where he's buying his luck from, that would be nice. Wouldn't mind a wee bit. First leg, yay, I'm going up. We're going up, boys. Yay. Oh wait, no. Basically, in this game, I was trailing by 1 goal. 8 minutes to go. The connection goes. In the clan, if the connection goes, then if it's yours, tough titties. If it's the hosts and it's a final or something like this, an important game, we sort of discuss how we handle it. What we decided was it would be fair to replay. I didn't want to play the full game. Somebody suggested I play 8 minutes, but obviously that donut we shall not speak of because it was the worst idea I've ever heard of in my life. So what I done was I just holidayed it just to get it over and done with, and I came out a loser. And to be fair, I was losing anyway, so